Hello! In this video, we're going to learn how to multiply polynomials. To get started, we're going to do some just-in-time review. So remember your exponent product rule. If you have x raised to the power of n being multiplied by x raised to the power of n, what you do is you keep the base of x and you add the exponents. So your result would be x raised to the n plus m power. In plain English, what this means is to multiply like bases, you keep the base and you add the exponent. So we're going to keep the variable the same and we're going to add the exponents to them. So let's look at example 1. Here we have x being multiplied by x squared plus x plus 1. Remember, when you have a variable with no exponent that's there, remember there's an invisible 1. So x times x squared. We're going to keep the base of x and we're going to add the exponents. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus, we're going to distribute to the next one. X times x. Well, remember this x has an invisible 1 there, so we're going to keep the base of x, and we are going to add our exponents. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then x times 1 is just 1x. So your answer is x cubed plus x squared plus x. Let's try that again with example 2. 3x times 5x. Take this one part at a time. 3 times 5 is 15. We're going to keep the base of x, and we're going to add our exponents. 1 plus 1 is 2. 3x times negative 6 is negative 18x. So our answer is 15x squared minus 18x. When we're multiplying a binomial by a binomial, we like to use something called the area model. And so what I'm going to do, and when it says find the product, remember product means that you're multiplying. When it says find the product of x plus 4 and x minus 2, it's like I have two binomials in parentheses being multiplied by each other. So to do this, I'm going to take the first binomial and I am going to write it down the side. And I'm going to take the second binomial and I'm going to write it across the top. From here, I'm going to find the area of each of these boxes. So to do that, I'm going to do x times x. X times x is x squared. Next, I'm going to do x times negative 2, and that's going to give me negative 2x. 4 times x is 4x. And then last but not least, 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. And so inside of my area model, I have x squared minus 2x plus 4x minus 8. Your last step is to combine like terms. X squared doesn't have a like term, so I'm going to bring that one down. Negative 2x plus 4x is positive 2x. And negative 8 doesn't have a like term, so I'm going to bring that one down. So my answer in standard form is x squared plus 2x minus 8. We're going to do the same exact process with example 4. Here again, I have a binomial being multiplied by a binomial. I'm going to take the first binomial and I am going to write it down the side. I'm going to take the second binomial and I am going to write it across the top. From here, I'm going to multiply. 7x times x is 7x squared. 7x times 3 is 21x. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x. And negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. So inside of my area model, I have 7x squared plus 21x minus 1x minus 3. My final step is to combine like terms and write my answer in standard form. 7x squared doesn't have a like term, so I'm going to bring that one down. 21x minus x is 20x. And negative 3 doesn't have a like term, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that one down. So my answer is 7x squared plus 20x minus 3. We can also multiply a binomial by a trinomial. And it's the same exact process that we did for example 3 and 4, but now we just have a bigger box. So I'm going to take my binomial and I'm going to write it down the side where there's 2 spaces. And I'm going to take the trinomial and I'm going to write it on the side that has 3 spaces. From here, we're just going to multiply each box together just like how we did on examples 3 and 4. So x times 9x squared is 9x cubed. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times negative 7 is negative 7x. Now I'm going to do the bottom row. 1 times 9x squared is 9x squared. 1 times 2x is 2x. 1 times negative 7 is negative 7. So inside of my area model, I have 9x cubed plus 2x squared minus 7x plus 9x squared plus 2x minus 7. The next thing I want to do is combine like terms and write my answer in standard form. 9x cubed doesn't have a like term, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that one down. 2x squared plus 9x squared is 11x squared. Negative 7x plus 2x is 5x. And negative 7 doesn't have a like term, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that one down. So our answer is 9x cubed plus 11x squared plus 5x minus 7.